Well, I want to welcome everybody here to a special day, an exciting day for all of us, but especially for these two young men and their family. We're very excited. They'll be signing to advance their academic and their athletic careers going forward to the next level. So we're very excited this afternoon for Noah Mosley, who will be signing with Newberry College, and Travija Austin will be signing with Johnson C. Smith University. We're just very excited. These two young men have had the opportunity to represent Lawrence in a very special way for the past 4 years. We're going to be sad to see them go, but we're excited for their future and what it holds for them. So we're just very excited. I want to thank our family and friends for being here today, our media, thank you for being here. And at this time, Coach Stephens is going to say a few words about each of these young men before we get to the signing and the fun stuff. So, Coach Stephens.
First off, it's a great day to be a Raider. We have two of our guys have the opportunity to go to college and continue their career on the athletic field. These two young men have earned the opportunity to compete at the next level. Each worked extremely hard in the classroom, in addition to the athletic fields and in that arena, in the weight room and all that, to give themselves an opportunity to be in this position to go to college and participate in football. These young men are both captains on the team this season, and that should tell you what kind of person they are, as their teammates voted them captains. Although neither one of them are very vocal, speaking and giving directions, you can tell they were leaders by their actions on the practice field and on the games. If you watch them play, they wore their emotions on their sleeves, and their teammates followed behind them by the actions that they had. I'll say is that Newberry College and Johnson C. Smith, they're great opportunities for these guys, and they should be privileged to have them come to their universities and college and be athletes for them. All right, so congratulations, Travija and Noah.
All right. And when you're ready, if everybody will.
Well, first, I would like to thank all my family and friends for supporting me. I want to thank Coach Stephens and Coach Flood for getting me here and pushing me. And go Bulls.
To be with us today, and Coach Burns would like to say something on behalf of Coach Flood and the basketball program.
Yeah. First off, like Mr. Compton said, Coach Flood, sorry he couldn't be here today. He has COVID, but I am very grateful to be speaking for Travija today. Very proud of him. He's one of the kids you look at, but you treat him like a young man. He has everything that you want in a student athlete. Very mature, incredibly hardworking, and he's the type of guy that's willing, in the basketball world, he's the type of guy that's willing to get on the floor. He's the type of guy that's willing to box out, motivate his teammates. So it was a joy to coach him. It was an honor to coach him. And I know Coach Flo would say a lot of the same things. So we're looking forward to seeing what he does at the next level. He's an amazing student athlete, and it was a pleasure coaching you, man.
All right. We'll give it a try.
Y'all boys look good, man.
All right, today, ladies and gentlemen, two Lawrence seniors signed letters of intent to continue not only their athletic careers, but their education, as Travija Austin is going to Johnson C to play for the Golden Bulls, and Noah Mosley is going slightly down the road here to play for what I like to call the Newberry Indians, but everybody says you got to call them Wolves now. I'm sorry, I'm old school on that. Now, the first question I want to ask both of you is, did any other colleges, universities show interest in you? And if so, who and why did you choose who you chose? Travija, we'll start with you. Anybody else show interest in you?
Yes, I had interest in offers from Benedict, Lenore Ryan, but ultimately I chose Johnson C. Smith because when I went on my visit, they just made me feel like it was home, and they made me feel like it was the place for me.
All right, same question for you, Noah. Did anybody else show interest in you?
I had interest from Mars Hill, but I went through a lot of adversity during the season. I got injured, I had a torn labrum, and Newberry came like last minute, had a visit there. Just felt like home, like you said, and they offered me, so it just felt like home.
Okay. Now, Noah, second question, I'll start with you. When you talk with the coaches, what position they plan on using?
Outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker?
Yeah,
Okay.
Just like really, just I'm vulnerable to do much of anything.
Okay.
But, yeah.
What about you, Travija?
They told me that when I step on campus, we get to practice and we'll figure it out then. But they told me that I might play a little corner, a little nickel, a little safety. It all depends on how I gain weight and how I play and how I fit the system.
I noticed you both said defensive positions. You know it's more biblical to play defense than offense? The reason is the Bible says it's definitely better to give than receive, and that's true when it comes to licks. Okay. Now, Noah, Travija, go back to you on this one. You're going down there also to continue your education. Have you thought about what you want to major in and what you might want to do with your life afterwards?
So I'm a major in education, and I plan on coming back to coach at a high school level.
Oh, now, you're coming back to coach. Now, you're going to need to have a specialty to teach, of course, physical education. Have you thought about maybe getting your degree in English or math or something like that so it would make it easier for you to come back and get a coaching position?
Yes, sir. I've thought about all of that. I mean, I'm just going to, let it plan out over these 4 years and just let it happen naturally.
Okay. Noah, what about you?
I'm thinking about majoring in computer science and being in IT afterwards. Yeah, that's about it.
You ever think about doing a little volunteer coaching?
No, sir. I don't know.
You don't want to coach?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. You're going to go where the money is
Yeah.
instead of coaching. Ain't no money in coaching. All right. Now, one last question for both of you. Think back through your athletic career here at Lawrence District 55 High School. What would you say is the thing that will stick with you in your memory longer than anything else? A play, a game, a situation, or whatever? Just the most outstanding thing that you probably never forget as long as you die. We'll start with you, Noah. Can't think of one thing, huh?
Nah, I can't think.
Just the whole thing, right?
Whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think.
Okay. Well, anything for you, Travija?
Really, my 10th grade year, when I got moved up to varsity, and the brotherhood and the way that they treated me, and like the way that they taught me how to be a football player and how to be a man, that team and that bond right there, it'll carry me all through life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. They made us we looked up to them. They made us I think they made us the people who are today. I think they made us who they made us to be.
Well, everything I heard is good about both of you, so I want to congratulate you two young men. Good luck not only in your football career, but also your academic career and what comes afterwards. You've been listening to Mike Hughes here on Real Radio 860 and 104.1 WLBG.